All right, welcome back. We are glad to have Jake the Island Hopper back with us again for another episode. We were last week. We were talking about getting ready for the classic, and also I think you answered this, but just to refresh our memory, is this going to be the New Swarm Classic? Is that the title of the tournament?
So me, John, and Alex and Steve, we're gonna go at New Swarm Classic. Yeah, baby. What we like about it is New Swarm obviously gives tribute to them, and American Classic gives tribute to us. Because I know we have the Virginia Open, the San Diego Open, so you guys have the city and the state. With the American Classic kind of being our Augusta National and taking this whole persona as if it's the Masters. I think it's just cool to New Swarm Classic and keep it classy that way. So, but yeah,
Okay, that's why because Virginia Open's going for the Players Championship. So you can have the Masters. We'll take the Players or the PGA Championship.
I like it. And you know what? So like the U.S. Open, they change courses every year. So
Yeah.
maybe that's the San Diego thing. Maybe we bounce around and play different courses. But everybody knows when you come to Delaware, it's the Classic. So it just makes sense. So I have a lot of dreams for what I want to do there. So we'll see what happens, but we'll just say if you go to Disney and you go to Star Wars and you get to build your own lightsaber, imagine coming to the Classic and building your own fling stick with Showtime.
Oh, cool.
That would be.
Do you have to do it with Showtime?
I don't work, so I have all the time.
You should be able to put that together, right?
Yeah, right. I just might need educated, but we'll see what happens. That's something that Steve and I talked about. Might be way down the pipeline, but at that point, maybe people won't want to play with me anymore. So I don't know.
I feel like it's just gonna be you trying to get everybody to make. No, you should use the Showtime head. This looks way cooler. No, just do that.
Just a little bit of spray paint, right there. Just a little spray paint.
Take it. It's only the 97th version because I didn't like the first 96.
Yeah, it's unique.
I'm already pawning my family members off to Adam in many ways, so I need friends to play with at that time. So we'll see what happens. Little inside joke there.
Yeah, I think you're kind of known as somebody that has a little bit of hot air in your head. I kind of think maybe you should change your name. Maybe you should change your name to Chinese Spy Balloon because you have so much hot air in your head. You're gonna float away one day, and we're gonna have to Scantron's gonna need to fling to throw, to get you down.
Yeah, no, it's. I mean, the head's been big my whole life. I still don't think it's full yet, though. So.
Still a little bit more.
I mean, if I can win one or two more this year, I don't know. We'll see what happens. So, and that's individual or team. We're Apex is going for the sweep, baby. We want back to back all 2023 championships.
So do you all have any kids that are playing in the juniors? Because that's going to count too, right?
Oh yeah, we got Swaggy. I took Swaggy from.
Oh, okay. You'll take Swaggy without your wife.
Yeah, no, I don't want Brooke. She shows over. You can't have shows over and Showtime together. It just never gets started. So.
Hey, I noticed on the registration for Delaware, which I think when we're releasing this, we're going to be about 4 weeks away.
Yeah.
We've got Flight A and Flight B on Saturday for the individual tournament. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So as everybody knows, the Classic is only 9 holes. So we can do, typical math, 9 holes, foursomes, it's 36 people. We're going to go way over 36 people. So we pretty much had to break it down into 2 different waves. So we'll have one group going off at 7:30. And then within 15 minutes from the time that group ends, the second group will go off. So we're saying 12 o'clock, but we're going to ask everybody to be there at 11 because it's a 9-hole course. Last year we started at 8, and I think the last group got in at 12:15. So
yeah,
a little over 4 hours. And that was also when people weren't as good as they are now. so like everyone's skill levels getting better. So I think naturally
Mm-hmm.
it just picks up pace. So we'll say 7:30 and 11:30 roughly, and then the top. We're gonna do a 9-hole finals.
Sweet.
I believe scores carry over. So I mean, whoever has the best score after 27 holes deserves to be the champion of the day. I mean,
That's cool.
it's impressive as it is. Not to take away from those who have won in a reset, but we all know you know about that. I mean, 4 holes is 4 holes, but um, we will see if there's another twist. There might be 5 finalists. There might be 7 finalists. There might be
Ah,
10 finalists. I think it depends on the size of the field and what the ratio is.
okay. Not on where you finish.
No, no, no. If it's, I mean, guys, I mean, if we take top 3, I'm still, pencil me in. Boom. I'm like the Alabama football team of this league, this sport right now. So just kidding. Not. I hate Alabama so much. Sorry, Adam. Love them.
Oh, shut up. Roll Tide.
I guess. So, but yeah. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. And I know I'm gonna share this. I don't even know if I'm allowed to, but the girls are also gonna have their 9-hole championship. So,
Nice.
and again, depending on their qualifiers, just depend on the outcome. So
Okay.
hopefully they get 9, 12, 15 of the ladies, and then maybe the top 3 or 4 advance
Mm-hmm.
to the championship. So my personal goal, well, I shouldn't say personal. My goal for this tournament for Fling Golf is to highlight the kids, and I want the women to have their first true moment, like where they totally break through the door, and it's like, we were talking last episode about Jake's putt or Jake's shot in the championship.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I want Brooke or Britt or Rosie or Krista to have those moments and be able to share it. So, but yeah, it's going to be cool, and Delmarva Sports Network will be there. So we're going to have a camera van on hole 9. So they're going to get 7, 8, 9. They're also going to
Mm-hmm.
the island green and the tee shot on 1. They're going to have
Nice.
they're going to have a broadcast booth on hole 7. Uh-huh.
Nice.
So this is going to be big, guys. Like, and the cool thing is, and Jake, you've been in a championship. Having to stop to wait for the camera crew is painful. These guys want us to play as if they're not there. They're like, we will get you. Don't worry about us. And that to me is game changer. So it's going to be big, boys.
Hey, remind me where the booth will be at. You said hole 7
So
on the tee.
it'll be on 7 blue tee, which is the longest. It's like a 270-yard par 4 for traditional golf, but it's parallel to the 9th green.
Okay. All right.
So they'll literally see the first tee box, the 9th green, the 7th tee box, the island green on 6. So it's a prime spot for
Nice.
stuff. So it's
Super
dudes,
cool.
it's gonna be so cool. It's gonna be so cool.
That's awesome. That's great to hear. And you mentioned last time that you've got a few sponsors lined up already.
Mm-hmm.
How's that coming?
Yeah, it's going pretty good. I think we have 8 or 9 sponsors. We've been asking people. We've given them different tier levels: 150, 375, or 750. And obviously, whatever they sign up for, the more signage they get, publicity. But the 750 also is going to help sponsor the New Swarm Saturday night. I think we had 2 of those, which is actually really cool. I hate to say that I don't know all the sponsors' names because my brain's just flustered right now. But
Too full of hot air.
it's just full of hot. Hold on, I gotta let them out. But yeah, it's cool. So everyone, I mean, the whole community is like they're all in, and the local church, the outlets, the hotel, they're letting all spectators park there. I think we could have 100, 150 just spectators just watching.
That'd be awesome.
So last year, I think we had, at one time, we estimate we had about 40-ish. I think we can double, triple that for sure this year. And hey, I mean, if people want to follow, me around or Brandon or Britt or just camp on a hole and watch everybody, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean is that the population of Delaware? Around 100, 120?
I think they need to import other people from other states to get that.
So you guys are gonna love this. I think we go, and I'm not even kidding. I think we go from about like 300,000 people total for the whole state to like 6 million in the summertime, just because everyone has a beach home here. So
Yeah.
it's this obnoxious like spike and just chaos. So
It's the reverse of college towns,
it's the
right? So
first.
college towns get inundated fall through spring, and then
Yep.
beach towns get it in the summer.
Yep. No, Lewis and Rehoboth from like September to like about now is just amazing. It's slow paced, but around the time you guys will get there, it's full freaking throttle. And I actually really don't like Memorial Day weekend because for golfers, that's you guys know how like it's not technically summer, but it feels like summer kickoff.
Yeah.
It does for golfers too. So it's our busiest weekend of the year. So we go from hosting a World League Fling Golf tournament one weekend to our busiest golf weekend. And then by June, we're like, okay, we're ready for Christmas, dude. Like, I can't. So.
That's cool. I had never been to Delaware until last year. I was excited to get the state checked off. I think I'm up to 36 or 37 of the states.
Oh, nice.
But it was even better to get it checked off in the way of getting to play in the first Fling Golf tournament. That made it really, really cool. And now it's awesome to get to plan to come back.
Yeah, everyone's been messaging me. It's so cool. I guess everybody at your guys' tournaments were like, yeah, this is fun, but man, I'm using my vacation time for the Classic next year. Like that's where I gotta go. Like San Diego's okay, especially when it's 37 and rainy. And Virginia, well, like everyone says, where the hell's Delaware? But where the hell's actually Virginia at? They don't even know.
Really?
Is it Virginia or West Virginia? They've been fighting up.
I would bet 80% of Americans can find Virginia on the map, compared with 30% for Delaware.
Dude, they put us with Connecticut, Vermont, New Hampshire all the
time. Rhode Island, yeah.
They always do. So I didn't even know it until I moved here. I was like, oh, wait, Delaware's down south?
South. From Pennsylvania.
We're going to talk about coolers here, guys. Come on.
So the joke that never made it to air, the coolers that.
Oh, God. Question for everyone in the comments. What is a cooler? Or is there multiple versions of coolers that you accept? Let us know.
I think the main question is, do you look forward when you think of cooler? I think not. I think it's always down. It's always something that...
I'm going in the gas station, and I would like to have a Coke out of the Coke cooler.
He's crazy.
I'm just going to go get a Coke. Actually, I'm probably going to get a Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper, if you're listening, would be glad to have you on as a sponsor.
Hey, I ain't got a soda sponsor either, so let's go. Want it to be flavored?
I'll just go and get it from the fountain, or just grab it off the shelf somewhere. If I'm getting from a cooler, I'm going to open it up and bend down and grab it out.
From the cooler, so, perfect. Canned soda, the best.
Those Delawareans, they got some crazy terminology.
Yeah, but see, I can already see Brandon's eye roll, being like, he's not even from Delaware.
He's not even. He doesn't even go here. He's not even from here. So I want to go back to this, Austin. So you're stating. Let's talk a little bit about soda, or pop, or Coke, depending on where you're from.
Soda.
It's better from a can than any other receptacle.
100%, because it's
including a fountain drink.
It is the best. See, fountain drinks are literally watered down. It's just syrup in a box that is filtered with water into your fountain cup. So it's totally different. I believe that canned beer and canned soda is like the freshest batch of how they produce it. And then I think when you get to 2 liters, I think that's like the extra shit and that's why they sell it. I think and a 12-ounce can is like $1.50, but you can get a 2-liter at the grocery store for like 89 cents. Well, why the hell is that? Probably because it's the leftover shit. And they were like, hey man, this stuff sucks so bad. Let's put it in a 2-liter bottle and just sell it for like 90. So, but I will die on the hill that a canned beverage, alcoholic or soda, is the best version of it. Not fountain, not even draft. I will take can all day.
Oh,
What about
see,
glass?
Glass?
out of beer bottle,
Oh,
or get if you've been on the beach and you've had
yeah. I mean,
soda out of a glass with a really thin straw.
my only issue with glass is like it gets warm quick. So like you have to destroy that drink before the glass itself gets warm. So take the
Yeah.
can. The can just keeps. There's just the moisture just dripping down the side of the can, and
See, there was a restaurant when I was in Tuscaloosa, El Rincon. It was on the Strip. It's a Mexican restaurant. Their fountain Dr. Pepper was the best Dr. Pepper that I've ever had because whatever they did, however they mixed it, their proportion of syrup to water and the automatic chill that was already produced
yeah.
was unmatched.
So
And I've had Dr. Pepper in Waco where it's made, and anyway. It put me on. I'm fountain. Then I'll go aluminum or glass.
okay.
Save the 2 liters or the 3 liters. You remember those 3 liters? Like
Oh, God.
the last liter of a 3 liter. Like how good was
Like
that?
this batch of Dr. Pepper only has 22 flavors, so I really got to get rid of it.
Or it had 25.
Or had 25. Ugh. No, so I mean, fountain drinks are CO2, water, and syrup. So they can be good or really bad. I guess what would give me the title to the aluminum is the consistency. You know what you're getting out of a can. A fountain can be really amazing. It can also be the worst thing you have. And like I said, the glassware it gets warm quick. So I love where this after show is totally at though right now. This is
I'm trying to drink less soda, but I'm very much invested in this.
We're definitely going to have one of the future episodes. We will have all 3 types: glass, aluminum, and fountain, and we'll judge it.
Yeah, all in one cooler.
One cooler.
I have a feeling like your perception of a cooler is like something weird. It's like some backwoods, like what is this thing? Like it's made out of wood and like rusty nails or something.
Oh, dude, listen. I still like your version of a cooler. I picture like like you're walking down the street and like you just got people sitting on their porch and they have an ice chest, like an ice cooler, and you just like, hey, dude, like, can I get a Coke? And I know you guys are like, what do you mean walking down the street? Well, where I grew up, this actually happened. So,
well, no, I think that's what threw us off when you said that, because that is our impression of a cooler, whether it's camping or tailgating or whatnot.
Right.
So then to put that I forget what we were talking about right before, but I immediately thought like, does Delaware just have coolers set up outside?
He said coolers had a door. He said like, go open the cooler like the door. I'm like, right. We need to pause for a second real quick. Yeah. Yeah, you open the cooler. Like, okay, well.
You guys just got to get with the program. I know you guys got the South and the West covered, but up here in the Northeast, we have freaking coolers. So, multiple versions of coolers.
With all different kinds of doors on them.
Some sides open, some flap down, flap up.
All right, so let's go to that. If you walk into a gas station and there's a cooler, and you reach for soda, and they've got a can and they've got a plastic bottle, what are you getting?
Oh, can every time.
Every time. Interesting.
Every time. Now I'll take the bottle if they don't have a Coke version of it, like, and they don't, or can I should say, they don't have many canned options anymore
Hmm.
in gas station coolers. You guys got me I'm all messed up, man. I'm actually, I'm not, I'm trying to play it off like it's normal, but I'm kind of concerned.
I can't wait to see security footage of you
Yeah,
walking into a gas station and you're just standing there
yeah.
looking around.
Oh,
I'm like,
going.
what is this? What am I doing?
You guys just wait till you see a reel that I eventually post. I'm gonna make Brooke record me opening a cooler in a gas station, and yeah, you're gonna get it. And I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna ask people that walk by, "Hey, do you consider this a cooler?" And if the first person says no, then I'm totally done.
Shut off the camera. Shut off the camera.
Kill it.
Show's over. Show's over.
Brooke, the show's over.
Uh, well, hey, I think we're about up against it. Next week is the Cape and Springs Regional Potomac Highlands Regional Tournament in Cape and Springs, West Virginia. If you haven't signed up, I don't know if there's still time to, but Austin, you're going to be there. That should be pretty exciting.
Yeah, I'll be there. I do think registration closed, but by all means, if you're interested, I'm sure you can still give Alex a call. Jonathan is one of the nicest people I've ever met. I'm
Hmm.
sure he'll make sure that person has a bed to sleep in and some hot meals. So, but it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be teaching clinics and doing more team events. But yeah, me, Britt, Big Cat, Sam, and Krista, we are excited to teach the game to those who want to learn it.
That'd be great. And then 4 weeks from today will be the juniors tournament in the evening. We'll have the individual tournament on Saturday, and then the team event.
Oh yeah, and it's
Yeah.
going to be awesome.
It's gonna be
For
fun. No, I saw you guys, you and Sam, you put up that future of golf website too, not to plug you guys too much. It's cute, I'm gonna buy a Showtime shirt so I can clean my muddy fling stick off. But they're
hey,
they're not they're not quite as cool as the one of a kind jersey that, was
Oh,
custom made for me. So
hey,
they're cool
hey,
looking though.
hey, Barbie. Oh, sorry. Ken's partner,
Ken, it's Ken.
Ken Barbie. I just want you to know that I'm kind of pulling for you guys to actually make a championship this time. I think you guys can do well, kinda for the most part. But we'll see what happens. I think it's going to be a good tournament, and I mean, Ken is probably more popular amongst most people than Barbie. Barbie like lost her edge, but Jake, honestly, you did good with your cute little jersey in February, and hey, maybe when they make a little doll of you, that can be an accessory. So it'll be cool to see.
I'll take that. I mean, I'll take a doll instead of every time I do a fling, the top tracer shows it in inches. So I'll take a doll in that.
Oh, you want to talk about tracers like Ken's 180-yard load of highs, and then he's 10 yards short on a 150-yard load of highs in San Diego and Virginia. So I don't know if
You
I
know,
believe. And that's a shot at Kenzo. I just did it. Oh my God!
yeah. I mean, he did good. I'll admit it. I was the weakest of the two on our team's tournament. It was cold, couldn't get stuff going. Happens.
It does.
But it's one of those things. It's cool. We're talking about future generations. I honestly think Navy is going to be an amazing fling golfer because she's going to learn from your career of mistakes. Like you learn from so much. Like it's going to be really, really cool to see that trajectory go up. She's like, I
I
remember
thought.
when Daddy did this. I remember when Daddy did that.
Hey, honestly, though, if she does, she does. If she can take what I'm doing and run with it, let's go. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I did hear you were a little chilly and cold and complaining the whole time, and it's okay. But yeah, man, we'll see what happens. And I will say, as much as I took a shot at Ken there, when he is cooking, he's pretty damn good. So yeah, you just got to step it up, dude. Like, stop sucking.
I know.
Hey,
I
Jake, I asked Austin if Ken gets to pick the menu for the weekend since if he's going to be the Masters, right? Then he should get to pick the menu
Yeah,
as a returning
I
champ.
was like, okay, hamburgers or cheeseburgers? It'll be fun.
yeah. I think yeah. I'm looking more forward to like everything that happens. We're gonna have rounds with everybody that's coming in. I think Austin's played like your 6,000th round at HCGC. I think it's around there. So
Neil, I'm 4,000.
okay, I think that's kind of what your score is gonna be too. So
I don't
what's
know
gonna
if
be really
built for 27 holes. I'm just gonna say, I don't know if you are. We know Adam Lavelle is because he plays 144, so
yeah.
we're not worried about the fanatic. But the rest of you guys, I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be fun to like play with everybody too. And I just thinking of Big Cat, like if we had a tournament and every time you missed a putt, Big Cat had to drink, I think he'll start hating Bush Light, which is almost impossible. Like
Totally impossible.
But I would put money on that.
The Big Cat would be like, 4-inch putt here. I'm a little.
I don't know. I think he gets better with every sip he takes.
Oh, honestly, I think he would get better. Like it'd be like hole 26 and Big Cat's dropping like 45-foot birdies and shit. Like,
That barely even looking, just
he'd be putting
called
the
it.
fairway because it counted as a putt.
Well, good. Well, hey, we are looking forward to being in Delaware. Austin, thanks for all the work getting put into it. I guess most thanks would go to Britt, Brandon, and the rest of the crew.
Yeah,
you as well.
I don't
a little bit.
No, it's fine. Actually, Neil's been helping us mulch, so he's even working harder than I am. So
I don't know if that's very hard to do.
No, I'm not.
Well, good. Well, take it easy. Everybody that's going to Cape Springs, have a great time. Look forward to hearing fun stories about that. And then we'll see you in Delaware.
See you guys there. Safe travels.
Look forward to it, guys.